Imagine this. You wake up in the morning, you check your phone, your bank account shows $1 million. Not from the lottery, not from rich parents, just 30 days of smart work. Sounds crazy, right? But here's the surprising truth. $1 million is not magic, it's just simple math. And once you understand the math, you realize something interesting. $1 million might be much easier than you think. So let's solve the puzzle together. This is FOF Lifestyle, where tomorrow's rich come to think differently. Part 1, the $1 million puzzle. Let's start with the big number, $1 million. That number scares people, but watch what happens when we break it down. There are 30 days in a month, so let's divide it. 1 million divided by 30 equals $33,333 per day. Still sounds big, but wait, let's break it down again. A day has 24 hours, so $33,333 divided by 24 equals about $1,389 per hour. Now it starts to look like a puzzle, because now the question becomes, how can someone make $1,389 every hour? The answer is simple. You don't work for money. You let many people pay you at the same time. Part 2, the secret rich people use. Most people work like this: one person, one job, one paycheck. But rich people think differently. They ask one powerful question: how can many people pay me at the same time? Let's try an example. Imagine you sell something online, maybe a course, a guide, a membership, a product, or a service. Now imagine it costs $100. Here comes the equation. $100 times 10,000 people equals $1 million. That's it. No magic, just people. Now let's make the puzzle even easier. Part 3, make the number smaller. What if your product costs $500? Now watch the math. $1 million divided by 500 equals 2,000 customers. That's all, just 2,000 people. Now let's break it down again. 30 days. 2,000 divided by 30 equals 67 customers per day. Now imagine this. 67 people around the world buy something from you today. You just made 67 times 500 equals $33,500. That's your daily target. And if you repeat this for 30 days, you reach $1,005,000. That's the million. Now the question becomes, where do you find 2,000 people? Part 4, the attention rule. Money follows attention. If nobody knows you, nobody buys from you. That's why people use platforms like YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, email lists. Imagine you have 100,000 followers. Only 2% buy something. Let's do the math again. 100,000 times 2% equals 2,000 buyers. And remember, 2,000 buyers times $500 equals $1 million. Now you see the secret. You don't need millions of people. You only need the right product, the right audience, the right timing. Part 5, the 30-day plan. Now imagine you want to try this challenge. 30 days. Here is the simple plan. Days 1 through 5. Choose a problem to solve. People pay for solutions. Examples: making money, learning a skill, saving time, improving health. Your product must answer one question. What problem am I solving? Days 6 to 10. Create the product. Keep it simple. It could be a video course, a guide, coaching, or community. Remember, people don't buy products, they buy results. Days 11 to 20. You create attention. You post videos, you teach small tips, you share value, you show people the problem and the solution. Every day, more people start watching you. Now you launch. You open the offer, people can finally buy. Let's imagine this happens. Day 1 of launch, 50 sales. Day 2, 70 sales. Day 3, 80 sales. Now the equation grows. Example: 200 sales times $500 equals $100,000. Then momentum grows. More people buy, more people talk about it, and slowly the number grows until one day you check the total and it says $1 million. Part 6, the honest truth. But here is the part nobody tells you. Making $1 million in 30 days usually takes years of learning first. The audience, the skills, the trust, all of that takes time. But once the system works, some people repeat it again and again. That's how many creators and entrepreneurs make millions online. So here is the real question. Not how can I make $1 million, but what problem can I solve for thousands of people? Because when you solve a big problem, the math becomes easy, and one day you might wake up, look at your phone, and see a number that once felt impossible, $1 million. Before you scroll, remember the lesson from this video. The $1 million was never the real secret. The real secret was the problem you solved. Because when you help enough people, the math starts solving itself. So here's the real question for you. Are you going to keep following the herd or start thinking like the people who build systems? If you want to think like tomorrow's wealthy creators and learn how money really works, join the ranks of high-level fofers by subscribing and start building a life where your ideas create income. Because the people who win in the future aren't the ones chasing money. They're the ones solving problems for the world.